Mcom1. Today we'll see types of plant layout. Layout is essentially a task of orderly arrangement of the plant and equipment for the purpose of securing continuous flow of the requirement, quality and quantity of the given product. There are mainly two types of layouts. First, product or straight line layout. Second, process and product layout. First, product and straight line layout. It means the arrangement of the production equipment in the order of manufacturing operations. Line layout is intended to effect an orderly and logical arrangement of the productivity facility that will be consistent with large production volume. The equipment is placed in the same order of physical arrangement that is indicated by the manufacturing plan and processes. In other words, all the machines need to produce a part or whole of the product are arranged sequentially in continuous line. The line layout is the definition of the list format for the item to be displayed. Line layout variants consist of a number of fields. This constitutes the column of the list and therefore determine the line layout of a list line. All lines in the list have the same line layout. The series of machines would be arranged in the line to perform a definite composite activity involved in manufacturing a given product. The job moves successfully from machine to machine, move a short distance at a time until all the requirement operations are completed. This arrangement results in processing of the product in a forward follow from the receipts of the raw material to ship of the finished product. The manufacturing unit is built up as the result of minute division of labor implying breakdown of operations into different elements. Each element of group of element will be handled through a specifically designed equipment mannered by operations in repetitive routine sequence. The material flow through the predetermined channels of operations from the receipt of the raw material to the fabrications of the component part to the final assembly of finishing stage and then to the dispatching or shipping device. Line layout is used in a number of continuous type of industries like cement, flour mills, sugar, paper factory, roll mills, etc. It is also being tried in repetitive process industries like the automobiles, ratio set manufacturing, etc. Advantages of product or straight line layout. First, since production is planned according to an orderly sequence, manufacturing time from the initial operation to the finished product is economically and effectively regulated. Second, this layout facilitates adoption of the automatic material handling device, the channelization of the workflow through direct lines and short distance of travel in product layout makes it possible to install labor saving and low cost mechanically movement device. Material handling from operation to operation like roller, conveyor, monorail, churns, etc. This reduces the cost of material handling in relation to the arrangement manufacturing cost and brings about quicker and smoother movement of the job on the line. Third, the well-balanced and adjusted planned line will eliminate almost all the possible bottlenecks in the production process, break tracking, interruption in the flow of the product, and other obstructions are struck to be avoided by the balancing of equipment operation handling and work assignment. Fourth, since intermediate activity between operations are minimum due to absence of bilateral internal transportation of material. Production is completed promptly through the shortened built-in sequence of the plant complex. The turnout of output is quicker and the lock-up of working capital in the form of stocks of raw material and finished goods is reduced thereby. Fifth, since production is carried on in a pre-arranged continuous sequence, the stock of work in process or material is transitory process is reduced to the minimum. Sixth, production control is comparatively easy, simple, and inexpensive. Once the production process starts as per plans, it is difficult to sidetrack or deviate from the schedule, path, and timings. Engineering drawings list of parts, material, routine procedures, production schedule, once finalized at the time of commencement of the operation will help in controlling the successive operation on the job line till the completion period. There would be lesser need for further commercial and administrative work in the regulation of production. Seventh, lesser need for inspection and supervision in other merits of this type of layout since each complete product is made on one line. A limit amount of inspection at some crucial point is sufficient. 8. There is a greater productivity utilization of the floor area under this type of layout due to lesser need for the temporary storage of material and due to automatic material handling arrangement. The vast floor area is not jam-packed with tools, material, work in process, etc. The excess of the passage space is kept to the minimum. Ninth, the concentration of the manufacturing activities and facilities at one place in the continuous sequence and the higher output planned under the layout result in smaller floor area per unit of product, thus making the total floor area more productive. Second type uh, Second, process and product layout. Product layout is a type of layout design in which the resource needed to produce the product are arranged in one line as per the sequence of operation. Process layout refers to the type of layout design wherein the resource having homogeneous processes or function are combined together. Condition which favors the adoption of this type of layout are first, large scale production and standardized articles. Second, existence of versatile machines or equipment or equal capacity to secure balancing of operation in predetermined sequence. Third, continuous employment of workers operating the serialization machine and equipment. Fourth, each operation should have an output potential at par with that of the succeeding operation. Fifth, establishing of perfect line between operation or machines through quick, economical, and accurate material handling device. Advantages of process layout. First, very high degree of variety in product is possible. Second, flexibility and adaptability to change is high. Third, machine breakdowns do not cause crucial production stoppage. Fourth, requires small maintenance crew. Fifth, good level of variety skill required and therefore higher job satisfaction. Sixth, coordination and supervision are simpler as the process are simpler and the staff is skilled.